What's going on, guys? Phil here for Custom Offsets TV on YouTube. We got another 5 things video for you. This time it's going to be an updated version of the top 5 cheap tires. Now when I say cheap, I'm talking specifically about the price point, not saying that these tires are bad or anything like that. People sometimes get confused when you use the word cheap, so I wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. Now, jumping into it, we're going to start at the cheapest and work all the way up to the most expensive in the list. And I'm going to use a 33 by 12.5 20 for the example. So it's a 33 by 12.5 for a 20-inch wheel. That's going to be our example. So jumping into it, the very first tire for about 760 bucks or so is the Karcher MT. Now this tire is one that I actually ran on one of the trucks that I had in the past, and it's a very, very affordable tire that does pretty much exactly what you would expect a big, chunky mud tire to do. On the road, it's going to be a little bit noisy. However, when you do drive it in off-road situations, it actually has a tremendous amount of grip, I think, especially for the price you pay. So that's why it comes in at the number 1 spot here at 760 bucks, give or take a few dollars, for the Karcher MT. So this tire is a load range E, and it's a 10-ply tire. And another couple things you'll notice when you just look at the tire is that it has a ton of spacing between the tread blocks. Very, very aggressive. It's kind of got these U-shaped blocks on there and just tons of space, like I said, between it. So when it comes to throwing out mud and stones and everything else that you encounter on the trails or an off-road situation, you'll be just fine. So then next on the list, coming in at just over 800 bucks, is the Kenda Cleaver RT. So this tire we actually just featured in our top staff pick tires video. I think that's what we called it. And this one kind of takes a blend of the best of an all-terrain and the best of a mud tire and brings it together and gives you that hybrid tire. That's what the RT stands for. So this one too reminds me a ton of like a race tire, a straight cut tire, because the siping that they actually have on the tread blocks goes all the way across the top of it. Kind of has a cool pattern to it. And again, it's that hybrid tire, so the middle section's a little closer together. The outside does have decent separation so that you can drive this thing both on the road and off the road. And for a set of 4 with the free shipping, they come in at just over 800 bucks. This tire also is going to be load range F, which is very nice, and it's a 12-ply tire, so a little more heavy duty than some of the other ones that are on the list. Another hybrid tire, this time just over 900 bucks, is the Iturra Trailblade XT. So this tire's actually been out for a while now, and it again is that blend of an all-terrain and a mud terrain, making a hybrid tire. So Iturra's hybrid tire is a little bit different than some of the other ones on the market. I think because of their tread design and how they have the tread blocks situated, there just looks like there's way more tread blocks than what you typically find. So it kind of does give it a unique style that's different from the other ones out there, a little more consistent styling too as well. One thing to note with the Iturras though is that they do tend to run a little bit narrow, so you kind of see a little bit of a round edge on these tires if you're running it. You know, if you have a 12.5 wide on a 12-inch wide wheel, it's going to look a little bit more stretched than some of the other ones on the market. But when you pay just over 900 bucks for the set of 4, it still is a very nice tire that you can get some decent mileage out of. This one too is going to be load range E and a 10-ply tire as well. Still sticking with Iturra, just under $1,000 for the set of 4, we have the Iturra Trailblade MT. Now this isn't the most aggressive tire in Iturra's lineup, but it is their mud terrain, their MT tire. And again, you're going to see some of the same features that you've seen on Iturra tires in the past. So that being that they make really affordable tires that handle pretty decent and they get decent mileage out of them, and there's really no major complaints on these things. Way back when, they used to have some balancing issues, but they've pretty much sorted that all out with some new technology in the tires, and we've definitely seen a big improvement in Iturra since when they first came out. They've been sticking a ton of money into research and development and making sure that they still can offer a very affordable tire that's going to perform great for you as well. Then just breaking the $1,000 mark, we have the Gladiator X Comp MT. Now this is the most aggressive looking MT tire that I think I've ever seen. The shoulder blocks on here are absolutely huge, very grabby, and they stick out and they look very, very, very mean. You've probably seen these tires made popular by the folks over at DDE. I know Gladiator is a big sponsor for those guys, and they throw them on Hummers and G-Wagons and all that kind of stuff. So if you want a really, really aggressive looking mud tire for right around $1,000, the Gladiator X Comp is going to be the way to go. We have a whole bunch of other tires, not just these 5. If you want to check those out at customoffsets.com, we have a whole pile of them. Some other ones that are also right around the same price point, some a little bit cheaper, but those are our top 5. If you want to check them out, like I said, everything's loaded up on the website, customoffsets.com. Peace.